Us donem la benvinguda a la Biblioteca Gabriel García Márquez. La biblioteca està dedicada al Premi Nobel de Literatura colombià, que va viure a Barcelona durant 8 anys i va mantenir una relació molt estreta amb la ciutat. Ens trobem al districte de Sant Martí. Aquí resideixen 240.000 persones. Aquesta nova biblioteca és la central del districte, però és només una de les 40 de la xarxa de biblioteques de Barcelona. L'edifici és un recurs comunitari, social i educatiu per les veïnes i veïns. Però per damunt de tot, els 4.000 metres quadrats de la biblioteca volen ser una extensió natural de cada casa. Un espai flexible i acollidor on aprendre, crear, relacionar-se i llegir. Aquesta agora de benvinguda activa la relació de l'edifici amb el carrer. Es proposa com un marc d'intercanvi i de reunió a diferents escales i privacitats.
A la Gabriel García Márquez, cada planta és un ecosistema diferent. A la part inferior s'obre un gran espai flexible per acollir els usos més socials de la biblioteca. Un pati interior, un auditori, una sala de trobada i intercanvi i un estudi de ràdio. Aquesta planta és la zona comunitària de la biblioteca on es desenvolupem com a agents socials i educatius amb el veïnat i el teixit associatiu. Les primeres plantes acullen la col·lecció i proposen nombrosos espais amb la llum natural per la lectura. Espais còmodes i acollidors, gairebé domèstics que faciliten la lectura individual i col·lectiva. Els llibres ocupen prestatgeries baixes per afavorir l'amplitud de la mirada i el contacte visual amb el fullant de l'arbrat que envolta les finestres. A la biblioteca infantil i juvenil de la planta intermèdia s'hi accedeix a través d'aquest espai diàfan que evoca un parc amb el seu quiosc. Dins es troba l'espai sensorial, un escenari on experimentar la narració oral amb efectes de llum, so, aire i moviment. La darrera planta de la biblioteca acull una terrassa i els espais dissenyats per usos que requereixen més concentració.
Este equipamiento es el ejemplo del poder transformador y social de las bibliotecas. Las condiciones del entorno obligaban a colocar el edificio en unas calles secundarias y, sin embargo, ahora acoge al centro cultural y social de referencia de los vecinos del barrio. La biblioteca se organiza como un sólido esculpido, que evoca bloques de libros apilados con las hojas plegadas. Se asienta encima de un podio y se eleva en voladizo sobre el área abierta, creando un salón urbano enmarcado por grandes árboles, replicando el típico chaflán de la ciudad. El edificio se levanta sobre 3 núcleos alrededor de un patio triangular, conectados con vigas en celosía de diferentes tipologías, para ofrecer así un repertorio de situaciones formales e informales que fomentan la experiencia de la información, el intercambio y la producción de conocimiento. El patio es un espacio centrípeto y conectivo, que introduce luz natural y sirve de chimenea solar. La biblioteca cuenta con diversas estrategias de eficiencia energética y de sostenibilidad, con las que ha obtenido la certificación LEED Oro. Destaca la baja huella ecológica de los materiales utilizados, el aislamiento natural y de ventilación de la cubierta o el almacenamiento de CO2 de la madera estructural, que proviene de bosques certificados.
La Biblioteca García Márquez és patrimoni dels veïns i veïnes de l'entorn, barris populars de tradició obrera i densament poblats. La nostra voluntat és participar activament de la vitalitat d'aquest territori. Treballem especialment amb la comunitat llatina, que sent la biblioteca com un espai cultural propi. La biblioteca també impulsa projectes educatius i socials en lluita activa contra la bretxa digital i a favor de la igualtat d'oportunitats. A la Biblioteca Gabriel García Márquez hi passen més de 1.000 persones al dia i a vosaltres també us hi esperem.
Dear colleagues, it is with great great pleasure that I stand before you today to discuss the progress and future plans for the public libraries of Barcelona. Since the implementation of the first Barcelona Libraries Plan in 1998, the city's network of public libraries has been a top priority in the cultural sphere. This commitment has resulted in a significant positive impact on the public, with libraries consistently ranking among the two most highly valued facilities in the city. The recently launched Barcelona Libraries 2030 Master Plan is part of the broader Cultural Rights Plan, aiming the position cultural rights as fundamental rights and strengthen the democratic life of the city. This plan incorporates strategic fields such as education, sustainability, innovation and technology, among others, to ensure that libraries are deeply embedded in the local community. Collaboration with various stakeholders, including schools and cultural organizations, has been instrumental in the success of Barcelona's library system. The city's libraries, managed by the municipal library network, have doubled in number over the past 20 years, bringing cultural services to neighborhoods that previously lacked such facilities. The Master Plan for 2030 aims to maintain and expand this collaborative effort with the goal of further integrating citizens into the development of library services. As we look towards the future, it is essential for public libraries to embrace their roles as key community hubs that foster lifelong learning, generate opportunities, and promote social cohesion. The development of a diverse and representative staff is crucial in ensuring that libraries can effectively promote equality and serve the needs of all members of community. By incorporating social clauses and specific policies to enhance diversity in staff recruitment, libraries can better reflect the populations they serve and strengthen their impact on society. The new Barcelona Libraries Master Plan is aligned with the city's Cultural Rights Plan and responds to the Sustainable Development Goals of the 2030 Agenda. Libraries play a vital role in ensuring access to information and knowledge for all, addressing inequalities and providing opportunities for citizens to engage in learning and creation. By promoting reading, writing and cultural literacy, libraries empower individuals to think critically, express themselves and participate in society. The work we have carried out to establish that priorities for public libraries in Barcelona has included both a long-term vision and a strategy to be applied more immediately based on the programs and actions we want to develop to achieve the long-term goals. In terms of the methodology, several spaces have been set up for the participation of Barcelona Libraries employees and of professionals and experts in the field, as well as professionals and experts from the educational, cultural, social, technological spheres, from municipal services, from districts, to ensure a more detailed diagnosis and comprehensive recommendations for the future. Users have also been consulted to find out their opinion about the libraries. All this input has provided the working basis for drafting the master plan. We would like take this opportunity to thank the entire Barcelona Libraries team and all the agents whose efforts ensure that libraries are the most valued cultural service in the eyes of citizens. The responsibility of public libraries as the primary local cultural facility with free and open access goes beyond simply providing cultural services, fostering reading and guaranteeing access to knowledge, the foundational objectives of the library. There is an implicit responsibility in terms of providing education, both from the library itself and from the work carried out in conjunction with the educational system as a whole, be this during the stages of compulsory education, higher education, or throughout lifelong learning. The fact that libraries are open facilities with free access also confers upon them responsibility in the field of social cohesion and in terms of guaranteeing equality in access to culture, information and knowledge. They are welcoming and safe place open to everyone, a space for creating bonds and participating in the community. The master plan outlines 4 strategic lines that guide public libraries in fulfilling their role as promoters of information, knowledge, reading, writing, education, cultural literacy, and artistic participation. The first line focuses on ensuring the right of access to information and the generation of knowledge, taking into account the challenges posed by inequalities in income, age, region, gender, and family environment. Public libraries are encouraged to support diverse and quality information as well as projects that promote learning and creation through technology. Work is being carried out to ensure access to diverse and quality information. At the same time, support has been given to in a form of learning that generates new knowledge, with projects that encourage citizens to make their own creations and productions through technology and which place the emphasis on cultural democracy, maker spaces, citizen labs. It is therefore necessary to continue to make progress in access to knowledge and its creation as 2 sides of the same challenge. And this needs to be done taking into account everyone's needs and interests, reviving the know-how of individuals and communities, opting for interaction with the digital world while strengthening the socializing role of libraries and guaranteeing compliance not only with copyright but also universal access rights. The second line emphasizes the right to reading, writing and oral expressions, fundamental skills for critical thinking, personal development and societal participation. Libraries are called upon to promote a reading culture and ensure that all individuals have the opportunity to speak and write, thus building their own narratives. Collaboration with other stakeholders in the book sector and education system is crucial for libraries to effectively fulfill their role as platforms for communication and expression. If the library is to become the focus of public reading and socialization policies, it must ensure that no one is left out. It can strengthen the link with local agents, interacting with organizations that work with groups who are not users, and reinforcing and incorporating professional roles in libraries to carry out this task. It is also necessary to reinforce those figures that interact with specific groups, such as professional profiles specializing in specific audiences, such as children and young people, or those with an intercultural profile. The third line highlights the right to education, ongoing training, cultural literacy, and artistic participation. Public libraries are urged to collaborate with local agents and the educational community to support lifelong learning processes and reinforce Barcelona's vision as an educating city. Strategies to engage students outside the school hours and strengthen ties with teaching staff and school libraries are essential for public libraries to become effective lifelong learning support services. The first step is to analyze what is being offered at the moment, assessing its quality and visibility. At the same time, the relationship between libraries and the educational system should not merely depend on the mutual understanding between two agents, but should be structured and extensively thought through. Ties can be strengthened with teaching staff and, where necessary, with the people responsible for school libraries to promote long-term proposals rather than short-term connections. The human and economic resources available should be reinforced, and where this is not possible, the set of priorities needs to be reconsidered in order to make progress in changing the way things are done. Finally, the fourth line focuses on the right to equal access to culture, knowledge, and cultural participation. Public libraries are called upon to redefine themselves as promoters of cultural rights, human rights, and democratic values, ensuring that cultural diversity and sustainability are upheld. Libraries have a unique opportunity to advocate for cultural rights and equality, and to foster a culture that empowers individuals and communities. By aligning their policies, organizational models, and resources with international declarations on cultural rights and sustainable development, public libraries can effectively contribute to the promotion of cultural rights and the democratization of knowledge and culture. The Barcelona Libraries 2030 Master Plan must enable the construction of the new public library service model in the city for the next decade, an open and flexible model based on the identification of social and educational challenges and also in the field of cultural rights. The journey towards building a more inclusive and accessible public library system in Barcelona requires concerted efforts from all stakeholders. By focusing on the rights of access to information, reading, education, and cultural participation, libraries can continue to serve as beacons of knowledge, creativity, and community engagement in the digital age. Thank you to all who have contributed to the success of Barcelona's libraries, and let us work together towards a brighter future for all. Thank you.